Welcome to another episode of Ruggers Francois. The Youth Weeks are on us. Government has just announced that the Under-18 Craven Week, the Under-16 Grand Coma Week for boys and for girls is the only sponsored or weeks that, it's sponsored by SARU. But when you walk into the spa, there's 600 kids in Pretoria that's got blue ball jerseys on, or blue ball track suits on. I don't know, what are we doing?
When the teams were announced now, yesterday I think, I was very surprised. I was expecting, one under-18 team, one under-16 team, and maybe one under-13 team. But now some unions have up to 2 to 3 teams in each age group.
Let's take the Bulls, because I was in a spa there in Pretoria West. Let's take the Bulls. They've got 3 under-18 teams, or 2 under-18 teams and under-17 team. They've got 4 under-16 teams. They've got 2 under-13 teams, 2 under-12 teams. Really, it reminds me of, and I know a lot of the teachers and everybody says that everybody must be treated equal and winning mustn't be everything and everything. But Francois, I don't understand. I call it America's Got Talent Kids, because everybody's got a sad story, and that's why we must select a team for everybody.
Because all those players get union.
Yeah, they all get union fees, and I mean, then you get the Bokkie Week also for the agtergeblevene voortrekkers that's still struggling to adapt to the new South Africa and everything. You get their weeks also, and nowadays you've got clubs attending the weeks against provincial teams. When I grew up in Pretoria, I came from, I said it a lot of times, I came from the west of Pretoria, and it was very difficult for a kid from the western side of Pretoria to be selected in a Northern Transvaal rugby team. But there was 20 or 25 kids in town that earned that tracksuit. Today there's 400.
But now I'm going to throw in the development of players question, which we discussed in the previous program. But is this the right platform now to give players the opportunity to develop, or should it be focused on who are the best players in your union?
Well, according to me, it must be the best player. I can't see how you develop the child, or how you create a love for rugby by a child, at a child or at a school, by giving them a blue balls tracksuit.
And then does this system now allow the thriving of rugby in your smaller schools?
Well, that's one of the arguments that was levelled against Monash dominating the Gauteng Lions Craven Week team. I think 14 of the 23 comes from Monash, but Monash is the best school. They're coached by their coach is also the coach of the Craven Week side, because he's the best coach in verdomd Johannesburg or the Lions area. And now everybody is crying about Monash dominating. The coach from Monash was appointed because he was the best. He was appointed to go to the Craven Week and win. So what else do you expect? He must pick the best. Yeah, really. No, you know what, Francois? I think, like I said, we're living in an age where everybody must be rewarded. It's absolutely bull dust. When must children learn that they're a winner or that they're not winning?
Or you got to lift yourself and be the best, otherwise it's not going to be good enough.
Yeah, that argument that you must have 1 or 2 kids from lower tier schools to keep the love for rugby at the lower tier schools, and to keep the interest at cheapest. You go to Pretoria West, okay, the Pretoria West, the demographic has changed a lot, so not all of those schools still playing rugby. But we didn't care if there was one or no a Craven Week player in our schools. We still played rugby because we loved rugby.
Exactly.
And I think we must get away from this. I don't know. Are we preaching for the I don't know.
They're converted.
No, they're not converted. They're stupid. Francois, that's the whole thing. And I think that's where the unions must now take charge. Don't make that tracksuit, that jersey, don't make it cheap. That guy that earned the right to play at the Craven Week, let him stand out in the crowd, because at that stage of his life he was the best fly half in Gauteng, in Pretoria, or whatever the situation is. Stop this nonsense of giving every second kid a blow bullet tracksuit suit and that. I don't understand. Francois, maybe you do.
No,
You're the more educated person. Maybe you do.
No, I don't. It's certainly changed, since my day. But anyway, can the unions resolve this?
Personally, I think.
And how would they do it?
I think personally, the unions must take hold of the youth weeks. Take it out of the hands of the schools, because we must admit, when selecting teams, there's a lot of bargaining between schools. You give me that kid and I'll give you this kid. It does happen. Those people that say it does not happen, they don't know what's going on. That does happen. There is a general feeling that's validated, according to me, by picking a boy from office ahead of a boy of Gerard Maritz. If they on level talent-wise and everything, I would also pick the guy of office, because he's used to playing weekend after weekend against top opposition. The guy from Gerard Maritz not. He'll
struggle.
Yeah, he'll struggle. So personally, I think the unions must take hold of the selection of the Craven Weeks, of the youth weeks. They've got more than enough staff to attend trials and everything, and pick the best boys. But pick one Craven Week team. Academy Week, I believe Academy Week must be a black week. Craven Week must be all about merit. Academy Week must be black. For development, for identifying black talent and everything. That's me. That's what I believe. This bullshit is making me, it's driving me up the walls.
Anyway, that's the conundrum for this week. Have a good one. Cheers.
What is the meaning of conundrum?
Problem.
I thought bullshit. Okay. You see, we don't agree. You must have a nice day.
Cheers.
Cheers.